haven't been live in a day or so. So I figured I'd come on. Come on. I don't want to feel like my subscribers feel like I'm neglecting them, and I'm not showing up. But this is a good book. This is a good book, and I just actually started reading. See, I'm actually on the I'm behind. See our group. But it's a lot been going on. I'm not making no excuses. I know I don't want to make any excuses. But I have to catch up for Sunday because we meet every Sunday and we talk about this book. Let me turn it around so you can see. We talk about the book, and like I said, it's a great book. It's a great book. It's a great read. So if you don't have it, and if you're an avid reader, if you're an avid reader and you enjoy reading, then this is definitely a book that you should check out. Definitely a book you should get and read. But anyway, for those that don't know me, just see me for the very first time, just seeing this hand face for the very first time. My name is Robert, actually, but they call me Guns Tip because, like I always say, I used to. Well, I still do. I did one. Matter of fact, I did one today. You might have seen that below this video. But I actually do gun tips. I used to do gun tip all the time. Like every morning, I used to do them on Facebook all the time. I didn't know about when I first started doing YouTube videos. I didn't know anything about being monetized or anything. I just did it because I love to do it. I love to share what was going on, to share my thoughts, and whatever was happening. And so that's how I actually got started. But my first video was, I guess I was on the beach, and then I actually started. I got involved in network marketing, and I did some other stuff in trucking, all over. So it's great. It's great. Like I said, I am I'm a truck driver by trade. A truck driver. I drive. Well, those that know follow my channel for a while know I drove over the road, but for a while for Swift. And I don't understand how people try to rag on Swift like Swift is it's a bad company, but it's really not. It's any company that gives drivers opportunity to succeed. Gives how you doing? How you doing? What's happening? Gives the opportunity to succeed and to get their start. Get your start. You gotta get your start somewhere. You gotta get your start somewhere. And why not get your start? Get your start with you're doing good. That's good. It's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Or I don't know, woman. I can't really see. I can't understand what you got to say it in English, bro. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, but like I was saying, it's a great book. I was talking about a slight edge. I don't understand it either. But yeah, I was talking about a slight edge, and like I was saying, it's an awesome read. It's an awesome read. So like I say, if you don't have it, put in your arsenal. But I actually was talking about, me. I used to drive over the road. Over the road. Over the road is a good thing. And I was talking about Swift. Those that. Oh, you from where? Iran? Okay, that's great. That's good. I'm from the U.S. I was born in Fort Meade. My dad was in the military. My dad was in the military. So I was born in Fort Meade, Maryland. That's where I was born at. But I'm from the U.S., United States. But yeah, you know. But like I was saying, I went over the road for a while, and I came local, and you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good either. But I basically, like I was saying earlier, I know I'm gonna say it again because when I was saying I was talking to one person, but y'all just coming in, people just coming in. So I was saying that our group, our team is reading this group. I mean, our team is reading this book. It's a great book, and I was saying that I'm behind, so I got to catch up. But I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up. But it's a great book, and like your mindset is important. Your mind is an important thing. The way you think, and actually the action, because you can tell yourself. It depends on whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do. You can talk yourself out of it sometimes. So you have to when you decide. I'm gonna get preached to say, oh, Moon, oh, Gun Sip, you always want to preach, but I'm not preaching. This is the truth. I'm just telling the truth. But it's like when you make up your mind to do something, when you make up your mind to do something, one thing this book talks about. Is like, doing something small, and this is something similar. This book talks about something similar in the compound effect. That's a good book as well, the compound effect. But doing small things every day, because the same actions that you take to do something negative, or do something that really you really don't have to do, is the same action you can take to do something positive. So it all depends on what road you want to take. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I had an all right day. I hope your day was good too. I had a pretty good day. I actually was I deliver, right. I drive locally, right, and so I look at the address to deliver, and when I got there, I'm like, this don't look like the delivery spot. And so I called. I said, well, hey man, is this the right address I'm going to? And the guy was like, he gave me an address, and I'm like, no, but this not what I looked at. It's not what I have. And so he gave me an address. So I put it in the GPS. I put it in the GPS, and I got there, right. And when I got there, I looked at my phone again. I'm like, oh, well, I messed up because I'm the one messed up because I looked at it wrong and put in the wrong address in the GPS and went to the wrong spot. So that took off maybe 15, 20 minutes off of my delivery. I should have been home a lot sooner than I was. But overall, it still wasn't a bad day. You got to take, that's another thing too. Every situation, we have good things happen, we have bad things happen, but you have to determine how you're going to look at it, how you're going to see it. Oh, it's night in Iran. Oh wow, yeah. I know it's a big time difference. Yeah, it's not, yeah. I'm sure it's nighttime. Exactly what time is it in Iran? What time is it exactly? Tell me that. It's where I'm at is 4 o'clock. But what time is it exactly in Iran? Is it you say it's nighttime, so but yeah. So anyway, when I got to delivery, I was talking to the guy, and he actually wanted me to do extra work, because what my job entails, it just entails me taking the product, taking the product, dropping it off, and then going about my way. But he was, oh, I'm sitting outside, folks, but he was actually an older gentleman, and he wanted me to help him, and so not my job, but hey man, every now and then you do a little something, do a little something, because I plan on being old one day, so maybe a young man come, if I need some help, he'll help me too. So that's why I look at it. But yeah, still ain't post what time it was in Iran, but I hope everyone had for you a good night, a good day, but your day is already over. Pretty much say it's nighttime there, but I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. And like I said earlier, if you haven't picked it up, make sure you pick up The Slight Edge, and check that out. Check that out. And like I said, our group is reading, our team is reading it. So, and like I said before earlier, I'm behind. And what I actually do, not only am I a truck driver, but I'm a travel agent as well. I like to say I'm the Batman, the Transformer, like from one spot to the next, like what's the show I used to like, the Greatest American Hero. He always he couldn't he got the suit and he couldn't really fly, but after eventually he learned. So it's kind of funny, but that was a great show. That was a great show back in the day. I love that show. But travel. So I want to talk a little bit about travel. Travel. We all, for the most part, most of us, book trip, take trips, go to events. You tell me, what time is it? You didn't say what time it is, bro, sis. But yeah, we all take trips, book trips. Go different places, take group trips, and what if you could make a commission by everything you book up, or get the real rates? Because like I said, these companies, whether you know it or not, these companies are getting commission off of purchases you make, or somebody's getting commission. Why not let it be you? Why not let it be you? I should have put that in the. Let me see if I can do that now. Uh, let's see. Hold on. What happened? I did something wrong. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'll work on that later on. I'll work on that later. But yeah, people are gonna travel. People are gonna book trips already, and it might as well be you to earn that commission, or or book at the real rate. You know, and I was telling my cousin, I say, it's kind of like we're avid crab eaters, right? We're avid crab eaters, and we eat crabs. We eat crabs on the regular, right? And so, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good. Thanks for doing the live. Thank you. But I was talking about the book, but I'm actually talking about travel too. I'm not just talking about the book. Our team is reading this book right now. Like I said earlier, I'm behind a little bit, but I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up. We're on a certain chapter, and I think I'm maybe two chapters behind. But I'm gonna catch up this weekend before we meet, because we meet every Sunday. Meet every Sunday. It's a travel team. Like I'm a truck driver. I'm a truck driver by day and a travel agent at night. And so uh, if you're interested in starting a travel agent business, and not having the overhead of having a building or staff and all that kind of stuff, then you can comment down below, and I can tell you what the information is, or I can talk regardless. But I just pretty much came on here. I didn't come on here to talk much about the business. I came on here to share the book, because it's a gem. It's a gem. But if you're interested in learning how you can book your own travel, or book people that's going to take group trips or church trips or anything, and earn commission, and events, because I know here we got the classic coming up, football, college football. We got I think Chris Brown is going to be here, and some other stuff is going on here too. Just hilarious. She's going to be in Jacksonville this weekend. She's going to be in Jacksonville Friday and Saturday. So, and I'm a fan of Jess. I'm thinking about going to my website. I'm thinking about purchasing tickets for myself for that trip. I have to see what the other half say, if she want to go or not. But I'm thinking about doing that, because I like Jess. I think she's funny. Maybe you like her too. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But maybe you don't like her at all. Maybe you don't know who she is. But either way, it's a good. I was actually in Jacksonville. I was in Jacksonville last week. Actually, to be honest, tell you the truth, I was there last week. I was in Jacksonville last week. Was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. Damn, I'm tripping. It wasn't last week. The week before that. Week before last week, I was in Yazoo City. The week before that, I was in Jacksonville. So I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm bugging out. But yeah, the slight edge. The slight edge. Has anybody read? Has anybody on here, or has anybody read the slight edge, or check the slight edge out? Anybody? I know people don't like people to say, if you want to hire something, you want to keep some people, put it in a book, because people don't read. Well, some people do, but for the most part, our society is like, give it to me in a video. And I tried to listen to the audio. But the audio wasn't very good, so I said fuck it. Oh, excuse my language. But the audio, the ones I seen on YouTube, maybe I have to go on Amazon or somewhere like that to listen to the audio. But the audio wasn't very good, so I just said I'd rather, I'll read it, but because it'll help me catch up faster if I did the audio. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But since nobody's really here, nobody's really interested, so I'm probably gonna get off of here and do some other things. Probably go on the TikTok streets and go live on TikTok and see what's going on there. And that's pretty much it. So y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And like I said before, check out the slight edge. And I'm not gonna hold you. And I'm not gonna not gonna stay very long. But y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace. Excuse me.